Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chris and this is my channel We Love Comics, and as you can see our cat is inspecting. I got myself my other batch of CGC graded comics and I'm going to unbox them with you and I'm going to learn the grades with you, because those of you who watch my videos know that when I get my CGC books I don't want to know what the grades are. I discover them as I unbox them, so I purposely make sure that the comic book store that I deal with does not tell me the grades. He knows, but you don't know, and also I don't know. So I'm going to open these up. There's 20 books in here, so we're going to do 10 today, and then we'll do 10 in the next video. And as usual, if you want to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things you got to do, please do. I am so looking forward to these. Now, these books were sent in on June 6th. So it took about 4 months to get these back. And the weird part is, I was told by my comic book store that I sent these from that about a month ago they were graded, ready to go. So it actually took a whole month for them from the grading and ready to go stage to actually mailing them. So that's a little bit of a poor job on their behalf. One other thing I want to mention, the same day that I sent these out, I sent I think 6 or 7 books to CBCS. They have not even been graded yet, because as of now, they are just getting to the month of June. So that just shows, as far as which one ships faster, well, these were both sent the same day, and as you can see, there is CGC books, well, you soon will see, but no CBCS, so it's going to be at least another month or two before I get those, which is kind of disappointing. But without further ado, let's unbox these. And I already did the sides, so this way it makes it a lot easier for you guys. Alright, so we are going to just take one out at a time. I don't know the grades, but we're going to find them out together. So without further ado, let's get into it and see what we got. And I'm not going to be peeking. Alright, so I got these backwards, so let's turn that around. Okay, so the first book we have, and let's zoom in a little bit. As you can see, I'm very excited about this. Alright, this is, make sure you can get the whole thing, Miss Marvel, issue number 1. This is where Kamala Khan becomes the new Miss Marvel. This is the sketch variant, white pages. And what do we got? Oh, I am very happy with that. Starting out with Miss Marvel number 1 with a 9.8. Let me move the light a little closer. Zoom this in, and obviously you've already seen the back. But that is a great way to start out. I'm very lucky about that. So, starting off on the right foot. So far, it's worth the wait. Alright, next one. Let's just grab one randomly. Alright, speaking of which, we got Miss Marvel, the original Miss Marvel number 1. This is the first Carol Danvers as Miss Marvel, with Mary Jane, J. Jonah Jameson, Peter Parker appearances. Peter Parker cameo. Number 1. Oh, I am so happy about this. Not a 9.8, but considering a 9.2 for this book, and I spent about $30 for this book. Alright. I'm telling you, if you just started collecting comics, or you're somebody that doesn't have graded books, this is so much fun, especially if you don't know what the grades are, because it's just, for me, it's so addicting, and I know so many people that have started getting the slab books, and it's so addicting, because it increases the value of your books, it increases the protection of your books, and now, instead of just seeing the front cover, you can actually see the back as well. So, when I saw this one, and the reason it even only got a 9.2 is you can see there's some foxing on the back. So if I would have probably got this cleaned, probably would have went to a 9.4, 9.6. That's not bad at all, considering that's from 1977, so very happy about that one. So we're doing good. They don't always have to be 9.8s. Okay, next one we got. Now this one is from my original collection. This was a book that I've had since it came out. So I bought this the day of. So this is $1.25 cover price. This is Amazing Spider-Man 361, which is the first full appearance of Carnage. So let's see what kind of grade we got. We got white pages, and we got, there we go, 9.6. But here you go. And the reason it's a 9.6, that one tiny little corner, and that was actually a manufacturer's error. That's not even damage from my holding it. But I mean, if you store your comic books properly, you know, they will come out great. So here you go. This was a book I've had since the day it came out in 1992, and a 9.6. So I can't complain about that. Would I have loved to have a 9.8? Of course, but 9.6 for a book that I read as a kid, that's fine with me. Alright. This one I'm very much looking forward to. I got a good deal on this book and had to get it sent in to be graded. This is Incredible Hulk 271, which is the first comic book appearance of Rocket Raccoon. We've got off-white to white pages. Alright, not bad. Considering what I paid for this, 8.5, I'll take that any day. So let's show that book off a little bit. Alright, so let's take out the bag so you can see it. So yeah, this is in pretty good condition. Again, 1982, so that was a while ago. 8.5, I'll definitely take it. And there is the back of the book. So I'm pretty decent at being able to tell which ones are going to get decent grades or not. And it's not like I have 50 of these, I wish I did. But very happy with that. Alright, so we got 4 comic books. So far only one 9.8, but that's perfectly fine. So far the one that was 9.8, I'm very happy with. Okay. Here's one I bought a couple of months ago. This was one, obviously you saw in my last CGC unboxing, one that I had from a kid. This one I bought when I was telling everybody about the New Mutants movie, that Cable might be in it. So I bought this, I think I paid about $83 for it. So this is New Mutants 87, first full appearance of Cable. Many people may not realize that issue 86 is his first appearance as far as a cameo. But his first full appearance, and the most popular one, is obviously this book. So we've got white pages, always a beautiful thing. And we got ourselves a 9.2. Not bad. I was thinking it would be about a 9.4. But again, you could see the corner there. There's a little minor thing that happens with comic books. I mean, it looks really flat, so I'm not really sure. It must be something on the inside. What's that? No, that's just a piece of lint. Alright, so still not bad. 9.2, I'll take that. Alright, so we are halfway done for today. Oh, this one I am so looking forward to. This is Captain Marvel, issue number 17. This is the second print. This is Miss Marvel Kamala Khan cover. Predates the all-new Marvel Now .1. Interesting, because everybody was saying that that one's the first. It says predates all new Marvel Now .1, number 1, and Miss Marvel number 1. So that's interesting. Alright, so we got white pages. I am so happy. We got ourselves a 9.8. I kind of knew when I got these, they were in such pristine condition. I got 2 of these, so there'll be another one in here graded. And somehow I get the feeling it might be the same grade or probably a 9.6, one of the two. But even if the other one doesn't, just the fact that I got one of them in a 9.8, very happy about that. So that's interesting right here that it says that. Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan cover, predates all new Marvel Now .1, number 1, and Miss Marvel number 1. We learned something new. They keep changing it all the time. Alright, but we'll take it out of the bag. And we've got the back of the book right over here. Okay. Very happy about that. 4 more to go. Alright, this one was one I had since I was a kid. I am not expecting a high grade at all, because as you could see here, I mean, it had a line through it. This was a book I did not actually buy as a kid, but I bought it years later. This is the first appearance of Black Cat. This one I just put in there because I wanted to preserve it, but I mean, honestly, I don't think this one's going to get a high grade at all, so I'm not expecting even a 6. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 194, and yeah, definitely lower than I thought. The lowest grade I've ever gotten sending in a book, but I wasn't expecting anything. I did this one just to preserve it. So 4.5, that's definitely lower than I was hoping for, and probably, hopefully, be the lowest book I ever get as far as graded, but I knew when I got this one. And, I mean, considering, the back looks really good. There's no dents or anything. The corners look sharp, and, it can't all be from, that bit. There's a little bit of chipping, not chipping, but a couple of color breaks, but I don't see anything that warrants a 4.5, especially from a book that shows white pages, but, it is what it is. But like I said, I wasn't expecting a major grade on that one, so that's, what are you going to do? That's one of those, We'll see what happens. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more to go. Alright, here's one. This one I got, if you saw a video I did a while ago, probably about 5 months now. This was in a package. I bought this off an eBay. There was like 100-something comics. No, actually about 200 or so. And this came out to about $1.05. Because this was one of the books. And this is X-Men number 100 from 1976. This is the cover of the old X-Men versus the new X-Men. This is an original. I used to have this book, but it was one of the books of mine that got stolen. But I recently acquired it a couple of months ago. Off-white to white pages. Good start. And, alright, we got a 6.0, relatively low, but, this is another one of those, I didn't care what the grade was, because I paid $1 for it. $1.05 to be exact. So, a little bit lower grade, but again, can't complain about it for the price I paid, so definitely still worth it, and still a key issue, and will continue to be for a while. So we got 2 lower grades, but the higher ones outweigh it totally. Alright, 2 more to go. Alright, here's another one. I am not expecting a high grade, because this was one that I just sent in just to get this one secured and protected. I originally had, not this book, but this was another one of my books that got stolen, and I recently acquired this one. So again, I'm not looking for a high grade on this, but I'll take it if I get it. But obviously this is Star Wars number 1. This is the part 1 of Star Wars A New Hope movie adaptation, 1977. White pages. And we got ourselves a 6.5 on that one, which is actually probably a little bit better than I thought it would be. Actually, I said it would be between 6.5 and a 7.0. So actually a 0.5 lower than what I expected. But again, I'm not going to complain about that. This is still a really good book to have, and which actually is very promising, because I bought another book, and it should be on its way, and better condition. So that means that one will be at least probably a 7.5, because it didn't have as much, not chipping, but a couple of breaks here along the spine. So that's promising. I might have to get that one graded as well. Okay. 1 more to go. Let's see. Let's go with, come on, just randomly grabbing one. Alright, so the last one today. We have ourselves Legend number 1, which is the first appearance of Amanda Walker. This was a book I acquired recently, and we have white pages. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This was one that I owned. It was number 3 that got stolen. This was one from my personal collection. So we got ourselves a 9.0. Now, I know this one was going to be a little bit lower, because when I got this one in my storage unit months ago, I didn't even have this in a poly bag. So I wasn't expecting a 9.8, but I'll take a 9.0. And again, you're talking 25 years plus without even a poly bag and still graded near mint minus. So that's fine with me. And with the new Suicide Squad movie, Amanda Waller's in it, that's definitely a book to have. So it was definitely worth it, considering I paid a total of 75 cents for that book. Alright, so that's it for this particular video. We have some pretty good books. Only 2 9.8s, but they were the ones that I was really expecting and hoping that would be the higher ones. And my cat is very happy about that. So of all of those books so far, I'm very happy with that. Definitely can't complain. Also about the Miss Marvel at a 9.2 and the Amazing Spider-Man 361 at a 9.6. That was one I had since I was a kid. 9.2 for the New Mutants, 8.5 for the Hulk 271, and then we had a couple lower grades for some books that I was expecting to be lower. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We'll have the next video in another day or two, depending on what kind of information I get in between that. So as usual, if you appreciate it, thumbs up always help. Make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, hit the old proverbial subscribe button, belly button, every kind of button. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics. And you can tell how excited I am with this stuff, because it's just a lot of fun to do. And I hope you enjoyed it. So hopefully if I win the lottery, there'll be a lot more times where I'll be able to do these kind of things. So thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics. I'll see you next video. And we gotta zoom into that.